spoke last week when there was a demonstration. It got a bit violent about as well. Exactly the same time of day. This is the second major union demonstration in less than a week. They admit that the numbers that turned out on the streets here in Paris may be lower, but I can say that the atmosphere is certainly a lot more tense. That is perhaps associated with violent clashes between the police and environmental protesters last weekend, which left several demonstrators hospitalised. Now, here on the streets of Paris, there are an extra 5,500 police and gendarmes, 13,000 extra deployed around the country as the unions try to get widespread strikes out in protest against President Macron's government proposals, but they're more than proposals now, legislation which will raise the retirement age from 62 to 64. Now, union officials here are saying that because of the level of violence, they want to have a dialogue with the government. The government's agreed to dialogue, but not any kind of dialogue about doing a U-turn on the policy. That, they say, is simply not going to happen, and arguably, of course, Macron could not be seen to caving in for this sort of activity, even if it goes on now for many months. The problem is that for the unions, there's been a series of strikes, which means that their membership now is running out of money. They don't get paid when they're on strike, and therefore people are running short of their daily wages. Now, here in Paris, that has meant that the garbage collection, for example, will restart, albeit temporarily, tomorrow, because the garbage collectors themselves simply cannot sustain this strike. And that ultimately is going to be the challenge for the unions in their ongoing battle with Macron. Can they try to force a U-turn without violence against the background of the impoverishment of their members after many weeks, indeed months, of on and off strikes?